Allegheny County ranks as the sixth oldest county in the country. The latest census shows 19% of our population is over the age of 65. That means you or your parents will likely need to be thinking about a plan for aging.
We found a local expert. She's not a financial planner or a doctor, but she works with those professionals and she has some advice. Carol Shepard's personal experience came with hard lessons to learn, but those lessons could make your last 30 years or your parents' final years dignified, safe, and happy. Carol Shepard's career path took a turn 15 years ago when her parents had to navigate their final years.
I moved them into independent living. They were living in a patio home at Vincentian. My father fell, couldn't stay at the house. My mother had dementia, so I lived with my parents.
Back then, Carol created what she calls a memory tree for her mom. It has photos of special people. Carol still keeps it up in her office. Eventually, Carol had to go back to work, so she hired someone to come to her parents' home to help them with cooking, cleaning, and bathing.
They hated it. And then I moved them to Sunrise, where they both passed away very peacefully, very happily, very well cared for.
Carol took her research into what different care facilities offer and what they cost, and she started a business, Elder Care Transitions, to help others.
And what my company does, what I do, because I am the company, is helps people develop a plan for aging in place or aging where they need to be.
That often involves exploring a continuous care facility. She explains the difference between assisted living, personal care homes, and skilled nursing facilities. Carol Shepard practices what she preaches. Every year, when her adult children come home for the holidays, they have a family meeting, and she asks her favorite question.
We have a glass of wine, and we say, okay, what's the plan? We're not nervous about it. We just want to make sure everybody understands who the powers of attorney are, who's making the decisions, where we want to be. It's the gift that we're giving them, but it's also the gift that we get to celebrate that we're going to reach that age.
She and her husband Mark plan to downsize, and they have a plan for when they need help caring for themselves.
And realistically, do I want my children, while they are busy raising their children, having to take weeks to clean out a house, put it on the market, get it sold? No.
Shepard puts decision-making in her clients' hands. She keeps the cards from families she's helped.
You should be in control of how you age. So many people look at me and say, I don't want my kids telling me what to do. I don't want... And so when I come into the picture, I say, nobody's telling you what to do. I want you to tell me what you want to do. Okay?
Some difficult truths Carol has discovered.
It costs to age, and it costs to age in place.
She says if you pay someone to be in your home caring for you 24 hours a day, it can cost $270,000 a year. Another hard truth, the cost of having the care we require as we age means we may not have money to pass on to our children.
The one client I don't accept is the child who comes to me and says, we need to save the money because this is our inheritance.
An assessment from Elder Care Transition costs a flat rate of $2,000. The maintenance plan costs $750 a month. So what services do her clients receive?
I want to talk to the players. And by players, I mean the people that are going to participate in executing the plan. If you're not going to participate, you don't really get a vote. That's what and anyone who has siblings knows how that family dynamic works.
Carol will go with those players and decision makers to tour facilities for a placement plan. She offers speech, language, and cognitive assessments and therapy. She will make regular on-site visits and go with clients to the doctor. Her advice to seniors: contact your county's Agency on Aging or start with your doctor's office.
Those are phenomenal resources for you. The United Way has tremendous programs for seniors. The VA has tremendous programs, okay, for veterans or spouses of veterans.
And her advice for all children with aging parents:
figure out how to go to a doctor's appointment with them. Not invasively, not saying I don't trust you, not saying, it's saying I want to be there to support you. As you age, I want to know what needs to happen that I can do for you.
She encourages seniors to not put off learning about their options and making a decision.
I'm not going to tell you it's not going to be sad. And I think that's a mistake that we make. We think we say, oh, look, you can go here, you can go there.
We're still going to have loss.
There's a loss, and there's a sadness to saying goodbye to that part of your life. If you wait until your hand is forced, meaning either the person who's the caregiver passes or somebody falls and you can no longer take care of them, that to me is a greater level of sadness, but I am willing to make that walk with you if you want to wait that long.
Yeah, so if she's offered a placement or a referral bonus, Carol says she gives that money to her client to offset their costs. She adds taking these steps not only helps those of us in the sandwich generation and our parents, but it sets an example for our children for their own final years. We're going to post all of this on WTAE.com.